Hi everyone, this is Ratul Banerjee. We are going to discuss something related to Excel, but not only Excel, Excel with AI. That means we are going to do some reporting with the help of AI in Excel. Okay, so let's see the data which we'll be working on. So this is the data which we have. So in this data, we have some dates. We have cell representative names, customer, product, cost, and sales. Okay. So now what we need to do, we need to create a report from this. So we are working to make a report, kind of a dashboard kind of a report, in which I can see all the details analyzement of this data. So I want to make a data analyzement report from this data. Okay. So like what kind of reporting I'm looking for? I want to have the numbers which are based on the cell representatives. So each and every cell representative, how much cells they have done in this particular period, or maybe I'm looking for a particular total from this date to that date. So I'm looking for a total of sales of from maybe some from June 2022 to July 2023. So I need that particular data report along with the details. So that kind of report we are looking for. So any kind of report when we are trying to make with this Excel data. First, what we need to do, we need to use some formulas and features. So Excel is the perfect tool or application which we can use for this kind of reporting. So we can use many formulas, some advanced formulas maybe, and along with that we can use charts, and we can use pivot table to make this kind of report. So now, in those cases, what you need to know Excel. You need to know some advanced Excel in certain cases. Okay. So through that knowledge, with that knowledge, we can make a report from this data, and whatever data we are looking for, whatever report we are looking for, we can make it from this data. But if you don't know Excel, if you have some basic knowledge in Excel, in that case also you can make those high-end report with the help of AI. And I'm not talking about ChatGPT or any sort of web-based AI. We are talking about those AI which are already installed on through your version. So I'm using over here. I'm using Office 365. Okay, so you can go to this file and then accounts. You can see which version are you using currently. So I'm using Office 365. Now with this Office 365, I have some pre-built uh, tools which we can use for any kind of data analysis. Okay, so like over here, I like to go into the home tab, and from home tab, I'm going to click on this analyze data. Through this analyze data, we can use the AI to create a report from this data. We will be not doing anything. We'll be not going to insert menu. I'm going to insert some pivot table from here, or not. Neither we are going to insert any chart from here. But still, we are going to make the report. Okay, so how to do that? Just go to home tab, and from there click on analyze data, but you have to make sure that your cursor is on the table or the data itself. So then you click on analyze data. Now immediately you can see Excel is suggesting some reports over here, and those are based on pivot table and graphical presentation are there, charts are there, so private charts are there. So each and every kind of report which can be made from this data, we are already having that. Okay, so you can go through each and every report, whichever you like best. You can select it from here, and you can add that to your reporting worksheet. So you can make a worksheet. So I'll come to that. Before that, over here, I have another option. See, it is showing only three, four option over here, but over here there is an option where we can click and we can just click over there and we can see another 35 results. So there are lots of options which you can have from here, just clicking once on an data analyzement report. So this analyze data option are giving you multiple option, and you can take any report from here whichever you like. Okay, so if you are taking any insert, you are inserting any pivot table from here, you don't have to know pivot table in details. All you have to do, just click on insert pivot table, and you'll have that report over here. And it's not that this pivot table is not editable. You can edit and you can play with the report whatever way you want to have the report. You can make those changes in pivot table. So in whenever we include any pivot table, we have this option, pivot table analyze and pivot table design. Okay, so these two menu options are there. From there we'll be adding the field list over here, so that we can make the changes, whatever changes we want to. And now suppose we want to keep this horizontal report, so we are not keeping anything on column. Instead of that, we are dragging it to this cell representative into the row section. So now we can have the report based on each and every customer, and along with that we have all the details based on the cell representative. So if I want to add product, I can add the product over here. So that will show you the product report also. So that is option, but you can do that, and you can use the report as the normal pivot table. Okay, so this has been added to you into a new worksheet, and that names as suggestion one. So we can change it to report or report pages. Okay, now we'll go back to this data again, and we'll click in this analyze data again, so that we can add more. Okay, so suppose I want to insert a chart. Okay, so this is not pivot chart, this is the normal chart which option is given. This is pivot chart. So if you are inserting any chart from this analyzed data, so that will be inserted on that worksheet itself. Okay, so over here you can see it is showing cost and sales appear higher in two outlines. So this is a specific segment which has been highlighted. So this report, this chart has been showed over here, and you have this chart design option along with that. So whatever changes you want to make in this chart also, you can do that. Okay, it's not that this chart is static, or this chart is coming as image. Okay, so you can just cut it down from here by pressing Ctrl S and paste it over here, so that you can have the all the report in one page only. So whenever you are adding any chart or that sort of graphical representation from here, that will be added on that worksheet. But if you are adding any pivot chart, that will be added along with the pivot table. So if you are taking this pivot chart, suppose this is showing cost by cell representative, so I want to insert this also. So if I insert it, along with that, you can see it is again having a new worksheet called session one, and it is adding that this pivot table on that particular worksheet. So if you want to keep it in one worksheet, you can just again cut it from here and paste it over here. That will give you the report over here. So I'll just select one cell where I need to paste it, and then what you can do, you can just if you want, you can just hide it, this data, so that the report will be there, but you can see the graphical representation of this report, but you are hiding the data. So that is optional, but you can do that. And what I'm trying to say, that you are having multiple option whenever you are just clicking on one time on this analyze data. And not only that, you have some suggested question also. So you when you click over here in the discover insights, in this part, setting part, you can see what are the field which has been taken over here in this report. Suppose you don't want to add any field, so you can deselect from here, and your report will be based on the selected fields only. so that you have to update. So that option is also there. And what I was talking about, that you have some suggested question option over here. So what you can do, you can just select any suggested question from here. Suppose I'm selecting this percentage of total cost for each customer. So I'm selecting that. Immediately I can see the related pivot table is appearing. Okay, so suppose this table, this data is appearing in a graphical mode. I want this data to be in table format. So I can write just in table format. So if I in